So as a kid, I used to always use Head and Shoulders. After like as a baby, I had Johnson and Johnson, but then I used Head and Shoulders through elementary school and middle school. The years when I first started taking a shower after taking a bath, and then back in high school, Perk Plus came out, and it was like a political thing where you had to use Perk Plus and not use Head and Shoulders. Like if you use Head and Shoulders, you were voting for the wrong political party. So then that's what began the gateway drug into trying other shampoos, because Head and Shoulders never did me wrong. It never really made my. It doesn't do anything great for your hair, but I never had dandruff ever. I never even. I used to see the dandruff commercials, and I used to wonder, what the hell? What's dandruff anyway? So anyway, as I go on, I started using other shampoos, and then around 2003, I started developing dandruff. I wasn't using Head and Shoulders. I was using all different other kinds of things, and then I couldn't get rid of it. I'm like, man, what's going on? I was having theories like maybe it's because I'm inside all the time and the air condition is like drying out my scalp. And so I had dandruff for about like 7 years. And then I finally said, you know what? Let me buy some Head and Shoulders again and see what happens. And sure enough, on the first try, I could feel it in my head. And I'm like, dude, I think the dandruff's going to go away. And it did. But we're talking like 8 years, the commercials where you shake the dandruff off your shoulders. Yeah, man, that was happening to me because I wasn't using Head and Shoulders. I was just experimenting and trying all these other things. And 10 years, back now I'm 37, and I finally got back to this at 36, and now I don't worry about dandruff anymore. So Head and Shoulders really does the trick. Really does the trick. So if you're having, and the reason why I got it was I noticed it's like a new formula. They combined some kind of Old Spice stuff into it. It smells much better than it used to. Like I kind of like got tired of the smell of Head and Shoulders and whatnot. The Detroit Palomalu hair, it does make your hair all fluffy like that, but I shave my head now, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, if you're having dandruff problems, try Head and Shoulders, man. It seems like a no-dub move, but if you haven't tried this yet, try it out, because it fixed completely, like in one wash, the problem was gone. So give it a shot. There's a link in the description below to get some. And the moral to the story is, don't let peer pressure take you away from your tried and true things that worked, your family traditions, whatever they are, even if it's not Head and Shoulders, whatever your family tradition is. Try not to let others persuade you down the wrong path. It started with Per Plus, and then it just got worse and worse from there. But maybe it's good to have a variety periodically. I'm not gonna diss all the other shampoos that I used in the past. I'm just gonna tell you this one worked. No more dandruff. I'm very happy. My head's not itchy anymore. But I had 10 years I got away from the tried and true. But now I'm back. May the force be with you. This is Technuba. So here goes the test. Before in the past, this would result in a snowstorm on my shirt. My shirt is black. Check that out, man. I guess there still is somewhat of a snowstorm, but it's not like before. Before it was an avalanche. Now we just got, it's not even a flurry. That's literally dust. So Head and Shoulders. Who knew? Who knew? Head and Shoulders gets rid of the dandruff. It really does.